I've been watching the US Tennis Open. And it's very interesting. The past few days have been very interesting, and the whole idea is that you don't know what's going to happen. See, just because someone's the favorite, just because they won last year, doesn't mean they'll win this year. Just because somebody's seeded 142nd doesn't mean they have no chance. See, I was wondering how these people feel playing against these masters. Federer, Djokovic, Nadal. Are they awed and just give up basically? They're in shock, like a deer caught in the headlights? How do they not give up? Or do they just focus on the game and play? First it was Coco Gauff and Naomi Osaka. Naomi Osaka being the Japanese girl who won last year against Serena Williams. She beat Coco Gauff and she was very gracious, consoling her. I mean, Coco Gauff is only 15. She's probably going to be very good in a few years, but she's only 15 right now. And she invited her to join her for the post interview. Wouldn't take no for an answer. And she got a share in the limelight, even though she lost. And then there's the controversy over Djokovic dropping out, saying his shoulders bothered him. He was also losing. Did that have anything to do with his decision? Does it make a difference? I mean, he lost. If you drop out, if you tire, you lose. But he got lots of boos and people criticized him. Should he just kept on playing? Does he give up very easily? And I think that's such a stupid question. Such a stupid assumption. Is he number one in the world for nothing? He just gives up? Is that the way it works? If so, he must be extremely talented, right? For someone who just gives up so easily to be able to play so well. Wow. I mean, what if he tried? Is he like number 1 through 10 then? And then Federer losing. Should he have lost? Of course, he lost. And it's funny when you hear Medvedev speaking about how he played against him. He said his leg was bothering him, and so, he had to play differently. Oh, sorry, it was Medvedev versus Wawrinka, I think. No, Medvedev versus Federer. Huh, I forget. But anyways, somebody was saying that he had to play differently because his leg was bothering him. So he couldn't just hit this or hit that. He varied his hits. He wasn't able to run around. And that threw his opponent off. And he didn't have much pressure because thought he was going to lose anyways because his leg was bothering him. See, it's so interesting to think about the psychology of these things. We have people who are very well trained. 10,000 hour rule? Ah, moot point. They've all done tens of thousands. They could play tennis in their sleep. They could hit balls blindfolded. Not really, but. But the thing is, a lot of it's about psychology and how they react. It's a psychological game, and sometimes you can see when they're faking the other person out. They think they're going to go hit the ball this direction, they go the other direction, and they miss it. A lot about reading your opponent, picking out their weaknesses. And it's also interesting in seeing how people's behavior comes into play. There are some fines if you misbehave. Everybody sees Serena Williams' outbursts last year. But the question is, How should you behave? You have so much stress when you're playing. Are you still trying to put out a good image? Not be a spoiled winner? A rotten loser? See, when we get home after work, many times we're tired, take it out on our family, have short fuses. How should they respond in tennis? Because tennis is one of those sports where people sort of expect a bit much, I feel. In other sports, yeah, you could be angry, you could hit people, that's part of the sport. But in tennis, no, you can't even throw a racket. And then, what about the audience? Do they have any responsibility? Can you react to them when they boo you? Why not, right? It's interesting to me when you watch these things. All the uncertainty, the favorites getting defeated. Why are people still cheering for Federer? He wins all the time. Why don't they choose for the basically unseated person? I've never gone to one, but I wonder what it'd be like. Is it different in person versus watching it on YouTube hours later? Do you get caught up in excitement? Do you get up and dance when your favorite one hits a good shot? Is it more unpleasant because it's hot? You're thirsty? You gotta go to the bathroom, but you're afraid you're gonna miss a great shot? Is it as glamorous as they show on TV? People with their special seats? I don't know.